and welcome to another episode of PSC Plays Guernsey FC with me, Andy. We are looking at the staff for the start of this episode, and as you can see, not too bad. We tend to be the strongest in the division in lots of places, especially in recruitment. Not that really helps, but that's this level more than anything else. Really good physio, and we're really good attacking, fitness, mentals, technical. So that's all good. We have played 7 games since we last met for the Tunbridge Angels game. Let us quickly run through them now. So first up after the disappointment of the Tunbridge Angels game was a comprehensive 3-0 win over Lewis with a Robbie Legg hat-trick. And we don't see many hat-tricks in this team. We do score goals, but we just don't seem to get many hat-tricks. Let's have a quick look at the goals. 0-0 into the 63rd minute as well. So I made a few changes at half time and seemingly they came to fruition. What I'm finding with this whole patch malarkey is it's changed matters. It's changed matters quite a lot. I don't know what I can say about that without just endlessly bitching. But here, as you can see, just a good interplay and a tap in, effectively. Not a tap in, edge of area from Legg. It was, I think, the defensive diamond we have in midfield at the moment seems to be working quite well. That was a nice finish from Legg. And again, another nice finish from Legg. So Robbie Legg, who is our second best attack by rating, has started playing a few more games recently. Trying to not mess about too much with the sort of the dynamic of the squad. We'll have a quick look at the stats there. 12 shots versus there, 7, 54% possession. I believe we started the game like this, but then brought Ed Palmer on and he plays defensive midfield, so we had a defensive diamond, and that seemed to work a little bit better. 3-0, good result. Next up was 1-0 loss to top of the table Worthing. They've only lost, I think, one game all season so far. So you see there, their player of the match, Sam Corn, was special. 6 key passes. So to keep it down to 1-0, I think was actually really good. A shame, but it's not a bad result in any way, shape or form, really. Next up was a 3-1 win against Kingstonian, who were doing relatively well in the league at the same time as well. We were 2-0 up, 2-1 up just before half time, but 2-0 up to the 44th minute, and then took it out to 3-1. So relatively comprehensive win. We have a look at the stats. Quite level, but with, again, possession-wise, that's how we play. We play possession football, we play passing football, and really pleased that still seems to work. There's been some rough patches, but it still seems to work. So let's have a look at the goals. So so we went 2-0 up. Ben Morris been scoring quite a few of those type of goals, just drifting in off the right wing and scoring. Great cross by Nathan, leg to Warren, and then somehow gets the ball in from almost on the byline. This brought it back to 2-1. So Chambers almost got the ball. Myring was there, header in. Suffered that a lot, where we play a wide defensive style against teams with wingers, but our right and left backs always seem to drift in, and that was a lovely finish from Robbie Legg, who has been doing brilliantly. But 3-1, good result. And then a disappointing loss to Harlow Town 2-1. 0-0 until the 84th when they scored, and then they scored again in the 88th, and we got a relatively meaningless goal in the 91st minute from Josh Wakefield. Look at the stats though, and that was unfortunate. 4 shots they had, 3 of them were on target and 2 of them went in. So tough game. If we go back and have a look at the goals, just to see how and why these are going in. So Harlow went 1-0 up, quite expansive. Good crossing, nobody on him at the back post. Again, I'm not marking directly, but they should be at least marking the space right. And again, exactly the same. Just no marking at the back post. And then our goal, Nathan to Joe to Josh Wakefield, and that was a good goal. But it's just a shame that the intelligence of the defenders has seemed to have gone down somewhat. So 3 games left of the 7. A 1-1 against Cheshunt. Robbed 94th minute. That would have been a really good win. I mean, Cheshunt were only 17th or 18th, but 7 shots versus their 10. Relatively close on the possession. They played their 4-4-2. You see, we played a flat middle 3 for the midfield, but we're keeping with the wingers because I think it just gives us a little bit more up front. Especially when Nathan doesn't tend to do it so much, but Ben tends to come in to the back post and hit goals, and here he did again, 37th minute. So let's have a quick look at 2 goals. Ben Morris has grown on me more and more. So Nathan belted up the pitch over to Robbie Legg, and Ben Morris, who is a right winger, was playing pretty much centre forward there. But then this is their goal in the 94th. Nobody at the back post again, nobody in the middle, and Sobowale scored. That was an absolute a desk shaker of a goal that was, because I really wanted to put my fist through a wall. And then the ultra defensive Carshalton, who ended up actually playing 4-3-1-2, so they did have changed since their 4-5-1 antics at the start of the season. And as you can see here, we again were 1-0 up, but we haven't given away hardly any penalties at all season, so we were due one. That said, we haven't really had any given to us either. But so 1-1. If we look at the stats, they had the better of it. We had the possession, so better of the attack. We had possession. I could possibly say we were relatively lucky to come out of that with a draw, but let's just have a look at the goals. So again, Ben Morris, our right wing maestro. Morris cross over, and then Higgins back to Nathan, and then back post job again. So if Nathan's putting the ball across and Ben's there, he does tend to score, and then their penalty was, it was a penalty, wasn't it? So 1-1. Still not losing games, which is good. Then last by no means least, a really useful 2-0 win away at Leatherhead with Arthur and Charlie Higgins, who has come back into the team after being injured for about 5 months. Looked pretty strong. If we look at the stats, 16 shots versus their 4. They were playing, a 4-2-3-1, and we were playing with Ed Palmer at the sort of defensive midfielder and playing more like a 4-1-2-3 or 4-1-4-1, depends which way you look at it really. But look at all this, the mark 7-4, 7-4, 7-3, 7-2 in the defence, 7-8s. Good result. Only really Frank Rosenwald up front. This is where we're suffering. It's almost like we want to play a false 9 as opposed to playing an actual centre forward, because they don't tend to get involved in the game when they're up there on their own. They don't seem to be able to link up with Charlie Higgins, who plays his sort of centre mid attack either. So let us have a look at the 2 goals from Arthur and from Charlie. It's good to see the defenders scoring. We've had a lot more people score this season as well, so that was good. Charlie Higgins, ball through to Arthur, who bangs it against the goalkeeper, but then gets the rebound and scores, so 1-0. And then Charlie Higgins, good ball over to Ben Morris, ball over to Nathan, tap in the middle, and a tap in from Charlie. Lovely play, 2-0. So that takes us up to a position of 6th. The season is definitely not over. The right result happens and we are in 4th after this game. Even though Corinthian Casuals got the game in hand, 5th is still definitely on. But if you look at the points differential between playoffs and dropping out of the league, 12 points, 4 wins in it, right the way across this middle. Just so many teams just beating each other all season. Enfield Town have got their 5 wins out of 5 form going at the moment as well. So but we come into this and we are playing Margate of 14th position, And if we look at their form, they lost the last game to Hartley Wintney, who were down the bottom. They did beat Leatherhead like we did. They lost to Haywards Heath, beat Carshalton and beat Cheshunt. So their last 3 games hopefully are indicative of what is going to happen today. But we shall see. Yes, 28 games, 14 left. And it could be tight. I still don't think we're going to get in the playoffs because I don't think we're strong enough. But if we were to, then it's anybody's game. So let's us go to today's game and see what we can do. So this is the team for today's game. I am playing around with our forwards a bit. Now, Rugby Leg has been scoring goals, but he's had like 2 or 3 games of nothing. That's why I tried Frank the other game. I'm going to go with a target man that the wingers can hit, and this target man we have seen before is James Evans, who is now 17, with his 15 heading and his 6'3" stature and his jumping reach of 13. If there's going to be a way to bring a forward into the game, it will be that way, I think, for us. Get the crosses in on his head and see if he can just make a nuisance, because the forwards really aren't doing much at the moment. I have got Robbie Legg that could come in if this doesn't work, but this is just a go, just to try to see if we can get at least some kind of activity from our centre forward area, because it's just not happening at the moment. So yeah, Callum, who looks like he's leaving the club in April when his contract runs out, because he won't sign one, which is a shame, but hey ho. Tamil, who's been playing brilliant at left sort of wing backy area, but he's playing full back today. Yes, Mr. Bruce is a rock in the central of defence, and Steve Aldridge has come in, been playing very well, natural stopper. Frank had a few really dodgy games, so he's on the bench, and Charlie Fripp, who's been sort of him, and Harry Kavanagh, who has gone out on loan actually, because he was moaning that he wasn't getting enough game time. He's 1.5 stars, has been alternating with Charlie, but Charlie is by far the better right back at the moment. Ed Palmer in this ball-winning midfielder support defensive midfield role, with Arthur Warren in support and Charlie Higgins. That's definitely our best midfield 3 at the moment. Nathan and Ben with Mr. Evans up front. James Evans up front, and possession wise, wide, focusing through the middle, but getting early crosses in seems to have worked last time. All this has been the same all season with counter press and counter, squeezing the game a bit, so high defensive line but a standard line of engagement with standard width. This will change if they play wide, so I'll do that in a second, but that's the team I'm going to submit for today's game. Yeah, James, bless him, has never done anything for me up front, but he has been doing well in under 18s games and under 23 games, so it's time to give him a go, I think. Dressing room, let's set the oppo instructions. I'm going to do what I always do with their defensive midfielders, is mark them hard, press them hard and put them on their weaker foot, and I'm just going to always press, and this means my tactics are going to be defend wide, so we don't keep getting hit in the sort of back posts all the time, because that's what I'm finding. It might have been also that we're playing sort of a wing back rather than a full back, and they just weren't getting back, so they're not fit enough to do so. But let's see if that happens again. What shall we say today? I believe I will go, I don't know. It's a really difficult one, this one. Doesn't really impress me. Yeah. Impress me, Faith. And we shall kick off. I'll get all these up in a second. And I'll go to 2D Classic. Yeah, be lovely to get a win, really would. Margate, not a bad side, but then they're not brilliant either. So I've been finding we've been getting a few more shots on target, at least, at shots at goal. So we seem to be creating a little bit more. over the last sort of 3-4 games. A few little tucks and tweaks. God, they're racking the yellows up pretty quickly there, so this could be interesting. Be nice to play against 10 men. Relatively early on anyway. But yeah, nothing seems worthy of us actually looking at any of these chances at the moment. I might come off of the early crosses at half time if we've got nothing doing. Nathan got a yellow card. Ooh, interesting. Wow, this is a good half, isn't it? Good solid half with nothing to show for it. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you for the second half. Here we are for the second half. Let's see if we can actually get any highlights whatsoever, shall we? I put us on to work ball in the box as opposed to early crosses, just to see if we can at least get a highlight. That'd be good, wouldn't it? And we got a highlight, so Arthur gets stolen off him, but Nathan's got it. Ed to Arthur, get it out wide, come on. And they're going to break and they're going to score. Unbelievable. Don't know what to say about that one, really. Arthur, all he had to do was get the ball out wide to Ben Morris. Higher line, and that was just atrocious backpedaling. And still a very good goal from there, though. 1-0 down. Show some passion, that was rubbish. I might have to tweak it a bit, I think. Right, who have we got and what have we got? Who's knackered? Arthur's a bit tired as per usual. Tom might have to come on. What about Ed Palmer? I might have to go flat 3. So I'm going to get Tom on for Ed Palmer and have him play defensive, and have Sean or Charlton. I think I'm going to bring Sean on because he's better support. And I'm going to have our wingers go attack. And we've got to try and go for this. So wing back support, and maybe overlaps. Focus down the wings as well. Let's try and change this up a bit because this has been pretty poor so far. If we focus on the wings, if I play early crosses, he's on a 6.5, he's done nothing, has he? Maybe go higher line. Let's give that a go for, maybe go attacking as well, why not? Let's give that a go for 15 minutes or so, see if we can get anything. And this Charlie Fripp to James Evans to Fripp to Charlie, goal, straight away. Okay, we're back in it, 1-1. That was good. It does leave us more open at the back, obviously, but I think we need to go for the win here. So Fripp to Evans as a target man, good pass back, tap across, and Charlie Higgins on his own, good goal. 1-1. Good play, boys. And okay, straight from kickoff, they get a highlight. God, this schoolboy stuff where they absolutely bunch towards the press like that, and it's over the top again. Oh my God, that is unbelievable. There's nothing you can do about that. So Sparks to McEachran. And 30-yarder, just put it in the top corner. And okay, first time I've seen one of those glitches this time around. 2018 had loads of them, but what'd you do? So Nathan, and it's a goal. James Evans scores his first goal for the club. Target man. Okay, the game's gone crazy. Do I go back to a standard line? I'm going to actually... Nathan, that's a good header. The giant James Evans, 17-year-old. Oh, yeah, I don't even know why we're seeing that screen because there's... Yeah, great goal. Right. Opposition. We're going to always mark him going in strong. I think we're going to have to. I never go in hard on players, but I'm going to have to try and do something to him. Let's play. Cool, back to the keeper. So what's happening here? Wow, okay, from the first half, that's gone a bit crazy, 2-2. So we've got a highlight, Tamil Roach to Tom Delamere, Charlie Higgins, back to Tamil, to James Evans, to Tamil, ball across, Ben Morris, get it out to Charlie Fripp, ball over, Nathan's just missed the goal, oh god, that should have been 3-2. Much better play. Right, let's have a look, 15 minutes. We've had 2 subs. Who's absolutely shattered? Charlie Higgins. Okay, Charlton. Your time to come on and try and do something, mate. Yeah. I'm wondering whether I put these back to support, you know. And whether, yeah, Charlie and Tamil can go round and they'll try and support it. Let's... Ooh, this is a tough one. Could go either way, this one. Maybe 2-2 is where it's destined to be. Yeah, I'm going to go back to positive. Yes, we're 7th. Maybe a draw's not the worst thing ever. And time is rushing away. Pause, shout. Demand more. Very attacking, last minute and a half. Who got the ball? Oh, they've got a free kick. That's what happens if you put... Yeah, right, okay. Let's go balanced. Tom, you're going to have to come back in, mate. Whatever. Charlton, you're going to have to go support as well for your last 2 seconds. Oh, they're going to nick this, aren't they? Oh no. Oh yes. Yep, corner. Ball over. And Callum gets his hands on it. And that's a 2-2, I think. Yeah. Okay. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. Look at that. 56, 63, 64, 66. Yeah, and unfortunately Steve's going to be... That's our second sending off ever. I think we're halfway through season 2, so it's not too bad. Yeah, what do I say? Sympathise, unlucky, passionately, assertively, you're unlucky. And they think they're rubbish, don't they? I'm not happy with defensive work. Unlucky at day, good effort. Yeah, okay. Unlucky at day, good effort. Yeah, that'll do, yeah. End your team talk, continue. We've got really good morale still as well, so... But that's another game gone and another game not lost. So it's all very much up in the air still. Yeah. What do we do next? I think we go halfway, so we might do another 5, 6, 7 games maybe. And come back to you with 7 games left. Sort of around the 35, 36 game mark. So we're 7th. We're 3 points off playoffs. If we look at the schedule... We haven't got... Enfield's going to be a tough one because they're pretty much unbeaten in a long time, aren't they? Yeah. So there's 6 wins on the trot, 7 out of 8, and haven't lost since the 21st of December. So that's going to be really tough, that one. But all the other ones down at Corinthian Casuals, which look like they could be winnable. I think we've done Bishop Stortford. Have we done Bognor? I can't remember. It's going to be around here somewhere. Corinthian, Bishop Stortford, Bognor. We've definitely done Bishop Stortford, I remember that. 2 more, maybe, episodes in this season. Hopefully more if we get playoffs. But yeah, not such a bad result. And again, we haven't lost in 4 games now. So even though 3 of those are draws, we can't seem to get over the line on anything. But if you've liked what you've seen today, please leave a thumbs up on the video. That will be superb. And subscribe. Feel free to subscribe to get this sort of content every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. That would be brilliant as well. And yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye.